This is our day, and this is the day that the Lord has made. Today I'm extremely honored and humbled to be giving a speech as authors and raised, because this is happening for the first time in my life. So I'm taking this honor in the name of God. Before I go on speaking about the book, I would like to speak about a little on education in the respect of the Khiamniungan Nagas. The first Khiamniungan who learned how to read and write was Mr. Kumo of Nagas village, Thang village. It was in 1948 when Pastor Saman Ao he gathered a dozen of youth and started teaching alphabets in the morning at Khiamniungan village. And if we say 1948 and 1949, it was a glorious marathon with the rest of the Nagas. Because it was only in 1875 when the first Naga learned how to read and write. And when it comes to me, I should say I'm one of the fortunate ones to be the second generation in education. My father can at least read and write. That's all about the education in brief. Now, coming back to the book, it came a long way. It started in 2021. Let me just quote an incident. It was on the 5th January 2021 at 7:57 p.m. Our Madam S.E. she texted me like this. Behil, I would like to write some brave stories and history of Khiamniungan Nagas. How should we start? And that's how this book began. And today, this book has formed into a concrete, into something which will be readable and keepable. So it is my great pleasure and honor to be working with our SD. Thank you so much. We've come a long way, and this is it. Thank you so much. The objective of the book is to document and archive the pioneers in different fields of the Khiamniungan Nagas. And also, the objective is also to archive the achievers in national, northeast, and state levels. And along with the testimony and the biographies of the pioneers and achievers, I also took special interest to mention about the incident of how our people, the Khiamniungan, rescued the 20 American and Chinese survivors of the WW2 World War II plane crash at Bangsha on 2nd of August 1943. And also along with that, I have also mentioned how Khiamniungan was rescued as a Fizo in 1954 when he was touring the Khiamniungan region. And along with that, I have also paid special attention to mention on the pottery, the tradition of pottery making of V village. And along with that, we also get the glimpse of the participation of the Khiamniungans in the Nagaland statehood inauguration. So we get that information through the biography of Kamen and Bukol, who were the interim body members. So this is how the book talks about varieties of subjects, topics in concerning the Khiamniungan tribe. Let me take this a little time to speak in our own language. I hope it will be okay. Ngati lai nong cham na sa sa ne ni ngala ka so ba ke ya ne kala ti yao hao zo mo sa san ya pe phi wa ne no da ze phi we de yang nai zo lu phi we lo yang lo shi ge ya ke cham ze sum lo ni yang zhen ni la go lu ni do mo ze sa de no yan nai do nong de du no ze sum lo asai de no yan ne yang lo ko ton lu we no ka da so that people na mele no ayam athan ko to thagi go shei yang da sa san zhe noi ngan nan sam no go khai nya yan no dead and die no sum de e sa thai ka palle bu mo jam it is yang cross checking all kinds of checkings and editings were done don't they go where kada ham da support ha zo ko phi wan li nai su jin yang go ayam athan ko tha bi wo ko we ti lai a ha mo cha sam e be 참금 the top night, Mong Yang, a Janzo the Omo, game of sheep. The go to the young woman, you know what to know. Some cook the devil, a moment, this at night, no way to cool night, no amazing and for the young hedging. Along with that, I would like to read out the acknowledgement which I have provided in my book, because I thought it would be incomplete if I don't mention names who actively participated in the making of this book. This is the acknowledgement. At the outset, my foremost gratitude and thanks goes to Dr. Bigpaw God IBS, Superintendent of Police, Noglak District, through whose initiatives the writing of this book began. Her constant support and assistance in the course of my research and travels to distant villages made all works possible in due time. I also thank all the respondents, the knowledge keepers and elders I interviewed, also the family members of those personalities I have painted in the book. I also extend my sincere thanks to all the assistants and partakers who were actively involved in developing the biographies, namely Shinya, ex-chairman, New Bangsha Village Council, village guards of Khiamniungan, Lam Thai Ge of Noglak Town, Kamong T of Basonoking, Shin Yok of V Village, Gyamu, Chairman, V Village Council, Longshen of Khiamniungan, Geshin Kameng, Lasang JSO, and Zon Hong Meya from Kohima. I credit you all. My humble credit also goes to Mr. Hemet Lamthai, PhD research scholar, Nagaland University, for lending his most valuable hours in the editorial works. I also thank the Khiamniungan Tribal Council for giving approval to publish this book and also supplementing the book with a special note filled with words of encouragement. I conclude my acknowledgement thanking Mr. Dr. Lusangsontsalam and the entire group of Heritage Publishing House for accepting this work of publication and forming this concept into concrete. Along with this, I also remember 3 people who participated in the making and who they are no more with us right now. The first one is Kameng Geshin Kameng from Kohima, the daughter of late Seden Kameng, former minister. Secondly, Engineer Japo, and thirdly, our pastor, Aimon, late Aimon. I hope this would do justice to all the acknowledgements for the book. As to conclude my speaking, I would also like to read out this very quotation I have provided in the foremost of the book. This book is dedicated to those lives whose legacies we still celebrate today, their sons and daughters, the younger generation, and also to the generations yet to be born. Lastly, I thank the special invitees, RDC, SP, all the special invitees, the gatherings, for making this momentous event a grand success. Thank you so much, all of you.